Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, of course, I've got to read on Iran. And I actually read on this topic 3 times yesterday and didn't feel settled. I did post one on Patreon, but it just didn't feel like it had the whole story. The Spirit was giving some cards to suggest that in the long run, you should be hopeful. It'll be all right. But yet that death card was coming up. And then this morning, I woke up to hear about Suleimani being killed. And everybody's worried. Everybody's worried. There's an airstrike. He's a top general, maybe second behind the leader. And I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, and I apologize ahead of time. Homini. Anyway, he is a very important person, and I know that previous leaders have all expressed concern about terrorism and state-sponsored kinds of terrorism, and through this man, they've all expressed concern, but previous leaders have drawn the line at trying to go after him, and not Trump. And I have so many questions. So I'm not going to pretend to know all the answers or all the history, but what I do is pull the cards. So that's what we'll do. All right. So Spirit, I do ask, and I ask for all of the viewers out there who are watching as well, for their energy and their concern, but also their intuition, their hopefulness, their internal peace to guide us as we look at these cards. All right. And let us know what's helpful for us to know. Okay. So regarding the whole situation, in the heart of the matter, we have the Emperor. Okay. The challenge card is the 10 of Cups. And frequently that has been about the family. The Republican lawmakers who've said, we keep it all in the family. They're voting as a bloc. Frankly, I have concerns that they're too frequently glove in hand with very large corporate interests who donate. But there it is. So that's the heart of our reading. I feel like the Emperor, I do feel like in this case, when I chose the Emperor, it felt to me like that's the president being the Emperor. He is forgetting he's president and seeming to think he's king. That's what I'm getting. There's no indication. One of my questions that I'd been wondering about is, did he consult with Congress? No. Did he consult with any allies? I've been wondering. I don't believe so. Did he even consult with Mitch McConnell? I don't know that he did. Maybe he did. But see, that's the challenge with the 10 of Cups, isn't it? That's the challenge. He is protected in that way. And he seems to be able to get away with doing things. And we're just not certain about the backstory. So Mike Pompeo has come forward and said that this man was planning an attack on the U.S. Embassy. And this was to prevent the loss of more American lives over there. But I thought the American embassy had been evacuated. So I'm very confused. Underneath it all, we have the Page of Coins. Okay, the Page of Coins underneath. So, well, that could be opportunity for increased security, but it could be opportunity for increased money. So that card is troubling underneath. I mean, if it is an opportunity for increased security, then that is true to what is being said. If it's an opportunity for increased money, then I'm a little more concerned. I just heard that Mitch McConnell, his statement, said that this was necessary. He supports the president. This was necessary to protect American lives and interests, though. what? What? To me, okay, that makes no sense. That's a concerning statement to me. In the past, we have the seven of, we're not getting good cards, you guys. We have the Seven of Swords. So that is a hidden agenda. So if we feel suspicious about this, we probably should be. Above it all, we have the Two of Coins, balancing. So I wonder about, balancing sources of security, but also I right away thought about the two parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, and there may be, some working together, even though Democratic lawmakers have come and spoken out about this unilateral decision without even working with Congress that was made, by the president. They've come and spoken out about it. There must be some sort of balance trying to be achieved. They must be trying to work it out and be part of the future decision making. In the future, we have the Hierophant. Okay, I don't mind that card because in my readings, it has been the government working, the government actually working. It's upright, it's not a reversal. So I don't mind that card. At the root of the matter, we have the King of Swords. Shoot. Okay. So there's a lot of talk that this is to distract from the impeachment. On the very same day, we have Mitch McConnell expressing support for the president's action here. We have him also calling for impeachment. Let's move it along, Nancy. He wants the articles. So, investigation. The King of Swords has always been investigation in my readings, or search for the truth, or that spirit of trying to find the truth no matter what. And that's at the root of this matter. So I feel like the cards are saying there is a hidden agenda, and this has been partly, at least partly, maybe more than that, to take attention from the impeachment. In the immediate environment, we have victory. Okay, well, right now, yeah. But I do want to say, for everybody listening out there, I was so concerned. I heard an Iranian official say that Americans they won't be celebrating victory long. And I thought, what Americans are celebrating victory? Everybody's concerned. Everybody's worried. Most are skeptical. There may be a fringe Trump supporter base that is celebrating, and they just don't know. I mean, you give them something you can give them a funny meme and they'll celebrate. I don't know, but this is just, this is not something to be celebrated. It's not anything anybody's celebrating. People are worried. So in the hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Swords, right? And that's the concern that we won't be able to do anything about it. That, we don't have the power here. For quite some time now, there have been many steps legally, legislatively, in our centralized government that the vast majority of Americans have been against, and they've been taken anyway, these steps. So we're having a hard time. We're finding that the American citizen is having less power in determining what decisions are made by our central government, and that is an issue, and that is a problem. That's an issue the founders foresaw. That's an issue that we're supposed to be vigilant to keep in check. So this is what this card is about. Okay, outcome is the Magician. Manifestation. The Magician is often an all right card, but we do have to clarify because sometimes the Magician can be a stinker. Three of Wands, and the other clarifier is the Page of Swords. All right. So, okay. I think that the Page of Swords is suggesting, we're going to keep seeing this impulsive verbalizations from the White House. We're going to keep seeing that. We're going to keep seeing that immaturity. The Three of Wands can be good and bad. You know, it's sort of like waiting, it's the merchant waiting for his ship to come in, what he's a return on his investment. So it can be seen as waiting for your ship to come in, but it can also be seen as, yeah, here come the fruits of your labor, your investment, whatever that investment was. So, but the Magician, to me, I do feel like it is a more positive card in this reading. I do. And the Three of Wands may be the watching and the waiting and the watch and wait, watch and wait, watch and wait. Yeah, I do think that this suggests that, and the Two of Coins above on the upper part of the Celtic cross, the reading, I do think this is about teamwork beginning more on Capitol Hill. Now that this can of worms has been opened, we're going to hear other voices. There will be watching and waiting. There may be consequences coming from this that we don't like, that are a result. But then again, I feel like with that Magician, somehow something good is manifested. Anything more about that spirit? We have the Four of Wands. We've got the Queen of Cups, which is a peaceful figure. We've got the Retreat. Oh, but that's also a soldier on a coffin. So I think that my gut is saying, yes, there will be some bad news coming about the repercussions of this, and it will cost us. But then we have the Sun. Things will become clearer. That's just what I saw last night when I was doing those readings, that more is going to be coming out about this whole situation and how it came down. It will be investigated. That's the King of Swords. And it will bring some things to light. It will inform everybody. Everybody will become more informed. Okay. But, you know, the Two of Cups flashed, which is usually the Republican Senate supporting the president. So, yeah, he will continue to be supported. So it's not like we're going to see a breakdown in that support. But yeah, and I do think there will be some negative consequences. Yet, I feel some hope in the Three of Wands and the Magician. I do, and intuitively, I feel some hope. Like, okay, don't get too freaked out. It's like that. Don't get too freaked out here. We do have people working together. We do have some people working together in Washington and at the Pentagon to do damage control. Those are the words I'm hearing. Do damage control. Watch. 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 Okay. That to me is a bit calming. That to me is a bit calming. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which tells me, yes, again, what I've been saying, more information will be coming out. The Queen of Swords is a lot of times informant, right? More information will be coming out about this situation. So, and then we got the King of Swords. So this will be, more information will come out. Okay. There are efforts to do damage control. But I don't like that Four of Swords. You know, there may be, I don't feel like our soldiers over there are safer now. So we do need to send, you know, prayers of protection and contact our lawmakers. Yes, definitely. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.